Hello again, YouTube. We do not have chat on the screen yet because I'm slack as anything. But this is where we got to from day one. We're part of the way through Act 3 up to the point where we have to go to Ebony Barracks and start running for that trial and such. I've got passive points I didn't even manage to spend yesterday, but we'll spend them when we start the 90-minute timer. We're not in a fantastic place, considering we spent the whole first day. We've got some pretty much garbage gear, no links, 3 links everywhere. It's fine. This is kind of what you expect on day one. I'm a little surprised by how little I got done yesterday, so we're hoping to catch up a little bit more today. I would like to kill Act 5 Kitava and be ascended, and hopefully be a little further than that. But 90 minutes is a lot more limiting than I had first imagined. I think I'm still going to be able to get a decent amount done in the scope of the league. It's just a very different thought process than what I'm used to. With only 90 minutes to play, I'm not getting nearly as much done, which is obviously, but it's just I've never played this little. It's just a big adjustment. And so we're going to hit the start timer and get going with our 90 minutes for today. Boom. There's our start timer. Now we can fucking put in some passive points. We don't even really know where we're going. We're going that way. Want the brand nodes. And I'm pretty sure that we were up to the Ebony Barracks. I think we just made it to the Ebony Barracks waypoint and then had to go.
Your god's greatest disappointment, heretic.
Ooh. Pretty sure I want to kill Gravicious for some reason. Can't really remember why, but I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Oh! Okay, I really need resistances. This is rough. What am I res like? I must have no fire. Yeah, I got no fire. Okay. That's a problem. that hit a little harder than I was expecting.
Death to sin.
And I've got shit potions, but...
My place is at God's side. Where will your journey end, exile?
Shit.
You chose the road, old friend.
There we go.
God put me at the end of it.
Workbench crafting. Yeah, so I made one horrible mistake. I don't have... Oh, those are my whoops for my other account. No, I can't do trades on my other account. So I made one horrible mistake, which is I don't have a hideout on this account, and I skipped the hideout in sewers because I always skip the hideout in sewers, but because it's a brand new account, I need to do at least one hideout to even get a hideout. So I currently can't craft anything. So that's fun. No hideout, scuffed streamer. Yeah. Ooh, I want it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It was a scour. I'm lost. Shit, am I supposed to go up here or down? I think down. Yes. Victory is mine. Fire res. Got some. Nailed it. We'll be respecing that point later.
And so, I take my first steps into damnation incarnate.
Ow. Ow. So in this zone, we're always looking for stairs. So always stairs up in this zone. That was the first set of stairs I just went up right then. And it means there'll be a second set of stairs up. If you're ever running around and you see a set of stairs down, it means you've missed it. You should turn around. Okay, I gotta turn off those whoops. Otherwise, I'll be constantly checking for stuff. See, and there's my second set of stairs up.
I was born to this land, delivered to this
And then this bit here, 2 carts blocks the way. 1 cart does not. Ooh, oh, I want that and that. Ascending, I need to ascend. Get that juicy cooldown recovery. I don't think I can pick up second wind on a Hierophant. You know, under normal circumstances, I would just ask anyone I know to pick me up a second wind. But I feel like as soon as I do that, somebody will tell me I'm cheating. So I guess we'll just go without second wind until we get to Act 6. Because I'm not doing library. We don't have time for that. But I don't have any friends to pick up second wind for me.
But have you thought what it might drive others to do in return? Damn you.
Do library? We don't have time for that. Library's a waste of time. Ooh, that is a nice chest.
Judgment will not go easy on you.
Ask local chat in town? Excuse me. No, fuck that. Fuck that, we're not doing that. I've changed my mind. I don't like it. Oh, give me an instant flask. Do it. Do it.
Watch yourself.
Tread carefully. Goodbye.
Hello.
Then I gotta sit around and like wait for someone to get me a thing. That's not happening. Okay, we're headed straight up there for Runesmith now. By the time we get to Runesmith, we'll ascend, and that'll give us some cooldown recovery, and that will be more than we need. That'll be fine. Are we winning? I mean, it's debatable. You make things take more damage and quicker. Oh, just to alert you. If I wasn't an idiot, it would have made things take a lot more damage. But Wave of Conviction is mostly there to proc the Orb of Storms that's down for extra damage because there's nothing else I can do while brands are down. But if I wasn't an idiot and the wand that I made was lightning damage to spells instead of cold damage to spells, then it would also be proccing elemental, whatever the word is that lowers resistances for an element. Exposure. It would also be giving me lightning exposure. Now it sometimes gives me lightning and sometimes gives me cold, and I'm not really sure why, but
A leader cannot simply
it's also proccing the Orb of Storms. I will basically stop using it soon.
be able to follow. A leader must look over his shoulder so that he can precisely understand the consequences of the path he has chosen. To ensure
Okay, that's lab. We could do lab now. We're only level 30 though. We might go and try and kill Dominus. And then do lab. Templar can buy second wind from Act 3 quest after Fixture of Fate. Nah. Log and waypoint is quicker. No, it used to be, but the layout changed. It was fine, see? Every league, they add new layouts for different zones. The general rules always apply, but the exact layouts sometimes change. So if you memorize all of the layouts, you can get confused because new layouts get added. But if you learn all of the rules, you'll never be confused even if they make new layouts. Except one. They changed all of the rules in one zone just recently. Chamber of Sins level 2 had a set of rules, and now that set of rules got completely inverted. Everything is the exact opposite of what it's been for the last few years. They just straight up flipped the zone, and so I get lost in it now every time. Damn it. It's always the last corner. The old layout still shows up occasionally, but the new rules just go... okay. Oops. Like at the Act 2 and Act 7, I was like, go right instead of left. Yeah, except now you have to go right instead of left in Act 2 as well. They changed, I think it was this league they changed it, and so I just get lost all the time because I don't remember that until I inevitably screw up the layout, and then I'm like, oh right, of course I've got to do it the other way. Hi Baylor in chat, may I ask a suggestion on a spell-based raider build? Why? Damn it. Okay, someone's putting up a lot of stuff for sale. And that whoop. Damn, there's some jewels up for 50x. I want those. It's alright. I like the 2 chop branches of Raider. I mean, Raider's just not... I mean, it won't be bad. It just isn't usually for Spell builds. It'll be okay though. There's nothing wrong with it. It just same as every other thing. The spell already has to be good, and most spells are usable, so anything. Being a raider doesn't suddenly enable you to do anything that was already not already garbage, so a chaos. Wonder if I can buy a Wanderlust for a chaos. Problem with that is to find out, I'd have to look it up. Oh, I've unlocked Scion. I win. I can now play the meta build this league. Ooh. You should be able to buy 2 Axioms and a Wanderlust for 1C, one elk each. Oh, would it be worth stopping to look for them though? Ooh. Probably, to be honest. Oh,
My mana is spent.
right, which one of my potions is the problem? That one. I see it. I see you. Health potion that takes mana from me. You, sir, are a problem.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Die. The touch of God.
No, sir.
Shrink not from
You may not touch me up. Ooh. Apparently he might.
Shrink not from God. This world
New account? Yeah.
is an illusion, Exile.
You use an Axiom to Blood Aqueducts. It's like 5 days. Well, I mean, I was going to go Archmage. But even then, I would still use an Axiom. Oh. Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
By exiling me, you were my Genesis Dominus. And now here I stand, countless miles and murders later. May these waters wash away my sins and baptize me anew.
Part of the level grinding is trading. Yeah. Stopping to trade for 2 Axioms and a Wanderlust is really going to hurt today's progress. But since I will wear all 3 of those items until at least a Blood Aqueducts, that's got to be worth it. See what I got. I'm pretty sure I got more than one. Let's see. Here's the thing, most people who have an hour and a half playtime would do some trading. I mean, you kind of have to, right? can go on. That can go away. Don't want that one.
Dominus was high.
Nice. All that. Put that on.
I'm watching you.
Axiom. Petroleum bronze plate. Let's go. How much did we get in per barrel? Between 50 and 70 on average. Come on, one elk person. Let's go. Give me that axiom. I know you want to. You put it up for an elk. I know you want it. I know you do. Come on, sir. I don't have time to wait for you. And a helmet with an anger enchant, and I swapped from anger to hatred. That will not be good. Think that the people selling it an elk might not reply. I may need to pay a chaos for something, so I may need to pick just the one thing that I want. You do not drop haste. That's all of your movement speed and a fuckload of cast speed. Okay, fine. We'll end the thing. Be like that.
You are judged.
You are free now, Vol. Go with God.
So. I would like to buy your axiom. Boost speed? Boost speed. A decent helmet? Ooh, actually a decent helmet. Oh, somebody's got an axiom for me. Quick. Put that on. Put that on. Put that there. Go over here. I need another scepter. You'll do. Just before Blood Aqueducts and League start before. Well, I'm trading in alchemies. But I have many times. It's not unreasonable. But this is a joining mid-league thing rather than a what could I do on league start thing, right? So expecting to be able to trade for some very basic items is reasonable. Okay, problem. Orb storms, added lightning. Okay, flame dash needs to go somewhere. I really need a wanderlust. I have to have a wanderlust right now. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll pay a chaos. Give me a wanderlust. With my only chaos. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. It went up 30 minutes ago. Come on. Yes. I went out of my way to buy a 4-linked one. Fuck, I can't go to my hideout. Literally bought a 4-linked one for a chaos. Okay, we got movement speed. We've got Onslaught. We've got Conk Effect. We've got Stormbrand. We've got Orb of Storms. Nah, fuck that. Orb of Storms can go there with added lightning. Flame Dash can go shit on a brick. Yeah, Flame Dash can go there. This can come out, that can go in, that can come out, that can go in. We are good to go. We unfortunately only managed to get one Axiom, and I would have loved a second one. See if we can buy another one real quick. This guy right here. He's got one for an Alk. I've still got an Alk, right? Please.
What is it, Exile?
Okay, doesn't want to reply. Well, we're going to keep moving then. I don't have time for that.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, I've got another link for my
Earth here
brand.
trembles with the fear of
What should go in there? Fucking don't need Orb Storms anymore. Let's go. Faster castings. What should go in there? Pretty sure. Actually, what should go in there is Archmage. I think that's a level 38 support.
Good find, Exile. Another good find.
Archmage from Library, I guess. I guess I get Archmage from Act 6. Because we don't do Library here. There are very, 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 very few builds that are actually worth doing Library on.
Corruption eats away
It's
at
basically
the
a
roots of
minion build,
society.
because Feeding Frenzy makes that big of a difference. And if you're not using Feeding Frenzy, then Library, it costs you time. It doesn't save you time. You can just get by and pick up those gems in Act 6, which is what I will do.
No soul
I think this way.
you have, Deshret.
I think this way, but I'm not positive. Another alchemy. Yes. I literally just keep searching for an axiom that's listed for an alch every time a load zone happens. That's all that's happening. Oh, God.
This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm.
Nicely, Exile. This'll do nicely, Exile.
What are we building? Archmage Stormbrand? Oh, that's a lot of sockets. Please be a useful helmet. Thank you. Bye.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
Please. Anything useful? That's Pog. We'll wear that. You. That is also Pog. Far more Pog than that. What do you got? 26 life. That's pretty much it. That is mana and res. No life, but that's fine. We don't need life. And you're going to have a bunch of res on you. No, you're actual garbage. Okay. Alright, Act 2, go.
Be well.
You. Nothing.
State. Yes.
Purchase. Faster casting? Nope. There. I would like faster casting back. Added lightning can go back with Orb of Storms. That should be go better.
You can.
Fare you well.
Ooh, quick. Hi.
Go with courage. Farewell.
Search the Dread Thicket for a hideout. Fuck. Okay, don't worry about that. Who needs a hideout? What are my reses like? They're okay. The library take like too much. I'll be able to do huge damage for 2 or 3 minute investment. Yes, but I'm already doing good damage and it wouldn't save me enough time to warrant between that and Act 6 to warrant doing it. Also, Archmage wouldn't add me that much damage yet because I don't yet have mana scaling. Yeah, also it does take closer to 10 minutes. It probably takes 2 minutes to do the quest once you're already there. But you've got to find it, get through the whole first level, get the waypoint, go to the second level, then do the quest. That takes only about 2 minutes. Then go back to town, get the currency you need, go back to the vendor again. The actual time taken to do that is not worth. It never has been. Everyone who does library is wasting their time. Not everyone. Like I said, Feeding Frenzy, that speeds you up so much if you're a minion build that it's worth doing. But I think library is a waste of time. game. I want that. Pretty sure. Oh, do I want to go the small way? No, I like brand attachment range. I like activation frequency more. Yeah, I don't know.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of slowness, lends strength to one's enemies.
Unless you know what you're doing needs from library. No, there are two situations in which it's worth doing library. You are starting as a group and one of you can do library and get you the gems for everyone. Or you're a minion build. That is it. You've now I just did it. That's the whole.
By the goddess, what ambition! Wisdom is the offspring of
That's it.
spring and time.
I could have opened PoE lab, but I feel like normal lab is so predictable that I shouldn't have to. If you're wondering where to go in normal lab, the answer is top right. Always. This time, not so much. Oh, no, I see how long of a run that's going to be. Still top right, let's go.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes with an
What do we got?
emperor is only as efficient as those he commands.
Oh, fuck me. Before you get a chance to do anything, sir.
Give up yourself.
You too, sir. You can fuck right off. Oh. Other one's the fire one. We don't care about him.
Such resilience.
That one right there.
My three
This one.
lives remain.
This ice guy.
Misery loves
Randomly just puts on reflect. And if you're a build that can't control its damage exactly, like Brand, or you've got any version of AoE or Spark or anything like that, can't stop doing damage, you just kill yourself by accident. Usually, that accident doesn't happen in that second room where you found them. Normally, it just somehow magically works in that second room, and then you get to the end and kill yourself there, just so that it wastes more time. We're not going to do that. We hung out and killed the thing. Oh. No, not that way. Hope that's the way. Yep, that's one of the ways. Ow! Ow! Son of a bitch! That's not the way I wanted to go, but we're here now, and I saw how big of a run it was the other way. Only if you deal early damage, fizz damage for the win. I'm pretty sure that that guy reflects all damage. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Did the lab 6 times and I kept dying after I faced Royal Desire. I was so confused. Friend told me that scale. I don't ever do that. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never heard of a thing reflecting chaos damage? You're right, he doesn't reflect chaos damage. You cannot reflect chaos damage. No one can. Don't tell me what I can't do. This is what we're doing. Straight into Hierophant. Straight into Sign of Purpose, I think. Yeah. We'll take Transfiguration of Mind second. Cruel Lab should be a good place. Then the Leech can come from Merc. And then it'll take us 8 years to Uber Ascend. Anyway. Well, that's a good pair of gloves. It wasn't a good pair of gloves. That was a very, very bad pair of gloves. Stupid split. Wait, did I just get an achievement? 2 of a kind. What the fuck is 2 of a kind? I mean, you're allowed to use global to get trials, so it won't be that long. Yeah, but I'm Australian. Can I go into just like random people's trials? Like, is that even a manageable thing I can do?
You will be remembered.
Equipping 2 uniques. Oh, 2 uniques of the same kind. Of course, I got a second axiom. Of course, that makes sense. Okay, we got 2 axioms and a Wanderlust.
I am Tasuni.
Oh,
He who peers into the gloom.
what do these cost?
You've done yourself proud today.
You can get gold rims, but they're 2 or 3 chaos, so we won't worry about that yet. It's fine. I need 1 more before I can get another brand down. Already up to 5 brands. Feels good. I Yeah, that's 6 brands. Feels good. Now we feel like a brand build. Need that. Damn it, this is the wrong way. Made a horrible mistake. I'll have a fuse, thanks. Yes to that, that, and I'll have that as well. Pretty sure we still need portals. Go. Oh, whoops. Also, my dear, the 90-minute a day challenge. It is as much for other people as it is for me. I have no idea what this is like. I saw a gold room for an alk just appear. I'm not gonna buy that when the going rate is definitely 2C. Like the cheapest gold room up is 2C. I don't need a gold room anyway. That's the least important. The most important thing was a Wanderlust. The second most important thing was weapons that could make me do damage. We picked those up. I have a list of, like a priority list. Hello? I have a priority list, and gold room is just not that important. You'll see what happened there. I don't know if people bother to do this anymore, but what I do if I'm not over leveled is I run one side to the waypoint and then I run the other side all the way, and then I come back and do the other bit. It used to be done all of the time that way because of like level requirements and stuff, and it was the best way to do it. I think now you get so much XP running through a zone that I don't know if people bother anymore. But I looked and I'm still a level under the zone, although I've caught up now. So it was fine. I mean, it's the same amount of running either way. It's one extra load screen, but I'm on an SSD, so that only takes, you know, like 3 seconds or something. Not a big deal.
Death to sin.
Smoother with axioms, yeah, and faster with a gold room. Not gold room, fucking Wanderlust. These would be the same priorities were I starting Stormbrand on a league start. If I had started with everyone else, I would have Axiom whoops up with no price attached to them whatsoever. And I would be picking the first Axioms up that I could afford unless I got far enough through that by the time an Axiom shows up and I've got currency for it, it's irrelevant, which could happen. Like you could be in like Act 6 or Act 7 the first time an Axiom shows up and you're like, well, I don't need that now. And that could happen, but you would have a whoop up for the things that will help you speed the fuck up, because somebody will be playing an attack build and they'll drop an Axiom and you'll drop a Chaos in Act 2 or something, and you'll be like, ooh, what do I do with this Chaos on day 1? And, you know, someone might put up an Axiom for a Chaos, which might not be worth it, except that if it speeds you up this much, then it definitely is, right? You go, ooh, I don't want to pay 1 Chaos for an Axiom, But if it means you get 2 maps an hour faster, are you going to make more than 1 chaos in an hour in a map? The answer is yes. Spoiler alert. So, especially relevant if you're starting mid-league though, because there will be shit for sale for cheap.
The Black Spirit walks amongst us. Come, my ancestors!
Your way led to damnation, Calm. Find another.
Look, you've got mana. Do I need that green? Yeah, I do. Need green somewhere. That's pretty decent. That's not. That's not. Everything else can go.
Yes. May fear
This
guide
is neither the time nor the place.
This zone pretty much only has 1 layout. It's just always down on the waypoint, and then it's a straight line. You can't get lost. But if you go up, it's the wrong way, and it's longer. I don't know if it's a dead end or if it's just longer, but you always just go down here. It's been so long since I went the other way, I don't actually know. Hey, Baylor, is this the second part of the 90-minute series? It is. We are 51 minutes in. And I desperately need to work out a splash screen. That has to happen. There should already be one on episode 1, but there isn't. Nothing if he cannot defend his crown. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Flash screen is just an intro screen. Thumbnail is what I mean. I need to make thumbnail art for the series.
We give our fallen heroes more
But I'm,
glory than
what do we call it? Creatively handicapped? Very special. Not very good. Shit, what are we doing next? Shit, what are we doing next? I didn't make any decisions. Ooh, quickly refer to the thing we've got there. Oh, yes. We're definitely taking that, actually. That'll get us some raw damage. You'd think, knowing that I only had 90 days to play, I would have like properly planned out what I was gonna do.
this is not creation.
I did not.
This is perversion.
How many auras do you run on low life? Discipline, Clarity, Zealotry, and Wrath? Only Clarity if you've got a Clarity Watcher's Eye. Otherwise, just the other 3. Silver coins. In Stormbrand, do you sacrifice other auras? No. You just get a level 20 blood magic gem and a level 1 clarity and you can fit it in. Or a higher level clarity if you've got more left, but you can only level up clarity so far.
You see, heretic, my god takes good care of me.
Ooh.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
What was the power issue earlier? I don't know. Fusebox just tripped for no reason.
Piety, my god.
Every video I watch about Low Life Stormbrand, there is nothing left on life, and you've still got 400 life left with all of your auras on. You have the node in Hierophant that halves the mana cost and gives you mana reduction. What usually ends up with the low life people is that they give up on the extra energy shield that gives for more damage because we're in softcore. And that comes with mana reservation, which is where all your extra mana is coming from.
Beauty shall prevail.
Ooh. You know what's really nice?
You are imprisoned by
There you
your
go.
own vanity, Chevron.
But you cursed Dowadry. Yeah, I know. Just don't get hit, it'll be fine.
Embrace death.
Need a 4-link over storms? Yeah, I need a ton of things. I don't even have another 3-link. I haven't been checking vendors since Act 2. Damn, I should have been checking vendors.
Exquisite.
Ow.
You're the greatest form I never sculpted.
Your God-given
There we
talents
go,
were
39.
wasted, Malagaro.
We can run around here. Yeah, it could be it's Act 3. I stopped checking vendors in Act 2. which I shouldn't have done because I didn't have my 2 4 links, which is ideally what we want.
So tell me, Harry.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment, Templar. You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Rather the hallmark of God, isn't it? Let me show you what a real God can do.
Now, Exile! Kill me!
What?
Ow.
Exile! Kill me!
Let us see if you truly understand
And what it means to be a nightmare.
You gave my being selfish nightmare, gave me so much more. You are being selfish.
Sir, over here now. Sir, there's no way you haven't phased. Right, there you are. Over here, bud. Thanks.
Nightmare is the true why. Are you so in love with death?
Anyone paying close attention saw the bullshit we pulled in that fight. Not quite as good as the big racer people, but whenever he's doing that dive under thing, you've got plenty of time to readjust where you are, which means you can land him on the next thing that he's going to do. That's mana and 2 res. That's mana and life. Nah, we'll keep that. And it's a day with your first one. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, we're gonna check
This is
vendors
neither
real
the
quick.
time nor the place.
Be careful.
Not that vendor.
Care. May fear guide
You know, it'd be great. A 4 link. Nope. Nope. Although, damn it, I need that green for now.
will be remembered.
Through 27 minutes. Oh, I said I wanted to kill Kitava.
No love.
That's no good.
Valor.
I really do like Chain though. It'd be good to have that. Oh well.
Go where you are needed.
I'm not going to use a
Our
golem.
hopes are
Better get a move on. See if I can get through to Kitava. That was the plan. I definitely should have stopped to do that second Quicksilver quest. I could probably buy a Quicksilver with my next Chaos, like a decent one. Probably buy a Quicksilver with like a fucking fuse or something. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in. Come on, let me in. Cheers for that. I'll have that, thanks. See that? I'm leveling because I don't want spoilers? Is it your first time leveling in the game? Like ever? Whoa! Oh, bud.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Now what happens if I hit one of those jewels and I val it for mana reservation and it hits? Does this account then suddenly make like 70x and be like, lol, I'm fully geared? Or do we just sell that to myself on my main account for what the normal uncorrupted jewel would be worth and just continue on as if I didn't hit the fucking bullshit jackpot? I feel like the fair thing to do would be to just sell it for the normal amount that it would have gone for pre-valed and be like, okay, there we go. If it's luck, you get it at full price. I feel like if I get something bullshit lucky like that. Oh shit, did I get the thing? Is that the thing? I can't remember. I was distracted. No, I don't remember if I'm wasting my time now. I don't remember if I picked up the thing or not. I think it's down there. I see it explored. Where is it? Isn't it a ball sack? I don't have a ball sack on me. It's not this thing. Shit. I don't think I picked the thing up. Like eyes or something. Do I have it? I was distracted by chat. Fuck it, let's find out. Oh, those are the... Yep. Yep. That's where the ball sack is. Ah, I remember this. I was just testing you guys. I knew. He didn't know. He didn't know. The filter show 4 links. Yes. As soon as I put on axioms, I started killing everything behind me instead of in front of me. And now I'm thinking maybe there should be a highlight on 4 links, not just having them shown, but maybe have them make a noise or show up on the mini map or something like that. Leveling filter should make sounds and icons for a 4 link. I think that's probably a good idea. I'd love to write that down and make that happen. So yeah, I can't make it highlight specific color groups because it's a filter for everyone and not everyone's going to be playing the same build, but I should highlight, like I'm just having them show up so they're not hidden, but I should probably highlight and have them make noise and have a symbol and stuff in the league start filter. That's a good idea. That would actually help a lot, especially since I'm killing like 80% of the stuff behind me now. Right? People with 90 minutes a day make their own filters. No, but I make my own filters and I hand them out to everyone and they're subscribable. So you don't need to do the work, and this person, this theoretical person, doesn't need to do any of the work. They need to subscribe to my filters or other filters that they like the look of. So when we're talking about should I be making some changes to my loot, to my filter, the answer is yes. Yes, I should be. And that's a real me problem. Not a 90-minute me problem. Because that is an upgrade that I could do that would be better for everyone. Also, we did just like hit the jackpot with that chest, just in case anyone wasn't paying attention. We've got our second 4-link. And we've got a greed essence back at home. Not the 4-link pink? Yeah, it's super easy to turn it on. I just haven't. Ooh, yeah. That's probably enough of that. Get out of it. Be good. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I approve. You've sold me. I will make some edits to League Start filters to make them better. They can be improved and be better. Like another 4-link, look at that. Another fucking 4-link. Place just shits 4-links now. Have another one. And another one. Shit. What are we doing now? There's damage over there, and there's some damage there. Let's go that way because it'll give us some damage and some life and some cast speed. And then it'll have us set up really well to go Archmage real soon.
The world must be cleansed of impurity. Kneel. Burn.
Nah. Oh, maybe.
I am the Emperor.
Hurrah. all the good. Oh my god, I did too. You're right. I should absolutely be grabbing them. They're even actually part of the build. I just didn't think about getting them early, but I should be. Whoa! Am I doing this to prove a point? I don't know yet. I don't know what the point is, Ash. Yet I don't know how much people can get done if they join mid-league and have very limited playtime. So by the end of this video series, I will either be far more sympathetic than I've been in the past to people that have that problem, or I'll be telling people who have that problem to get good, and here's an example of what you can get done and stop fucking complaining. I don't know which one of those things is going to happen. I do know that I'm going to get another full link right now. Greed. 2 of them. You can be warned. And it hit a resistance. Cool. Conductivity can go... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There. That can go in there. That can go on. We can chuck any old essence on this thing and see what happens. Nope, that one's still better somehow. Cool, those can go away. Boom. Nope, also garbage. That can all go away for now. Gives me Orb of Storms, added lightning, a green that I can't buy anything for yet, and a blue that I'd have to go back to Act 2 to buy.
Thank you. By killing... You deserve recognition for what you have done. You've freed... Remember.
I don't really want any of them.
For freedom.
Yes, please. Gear up.
Toodles.
Now, you realize you're far too experienced in this game than a casual player? Bring a blade with 1% mana. Wow, really? Okay, I should have grabbed that.
What in damnation?
Now, you realize you are far too experienced in the game than a casual player, right? I'm gonna disagree with the premise, because while I know a decent amount, I'm not actually great at the video game. And you can tell by how far I get in one day, and I don't actually think that I'm much quicker than an average player. But this was not meant to be... This was not meant to be, look at what you can do as a new and inexperienced player, right? The complaint that we've been getting regularly, not just here, but also in Reddit, is, but I'm a good player and I know what I'm doing, but it's unfair because I don't have the time. So that's who we're playing. The good player who knows what they're doing, but is time limited. And then we'll have an answer to give them, which is either, yeah, very rough, I feel for you, or maybe you're not as good as you think you are. How long is this session? 90 minutes, all of them. 10 minutes. Time panic. I'm not gonna make it to Kitava. Ooh. Wish I had one of those level 42 flasks. Session so far. There's a timer right there on my mana globe, which you can't see in a loading screen. There you go.
I know you can hear me, Exile. You're not mad. Not yet.
Right, is there anything I would trade for? I don't have another Chaos. I have a 4-link there. I will put, probably, yeah, I'll need some gems from Act 2 to go with my Orb of Storms. What else would I trade for? I wanted to use that time. I had no idea, but now it sounds like you're humoring some not very bright examples of humanity. It's as much for me as it is for those people, right? Because I don't know. Like, the straight up answer is, I don't know how much I can get done on 90 minutes a day. Even when I was working 70 to 80 hours a week consistently, I still found 4 to 5 hours a day to at least 3 hours a day to play, and then played at least 10 hours on the weekend, right? Like, that's just... I always did that, much to the dismay of every girlfriend I ever had. That's just always been me, so I don't know what that kind of limiting playtime actually gets people. So maybe I'll come out the other side of this being like, huh, maybe you guys just aren't as good as you think you are and you need to learn. Or maybe I'll come out feeling pretty bad for him. I don't know. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, balls in my face. That hurt. Yo. Currency. Right, so we got like 10 minutes left.
This is neither the time nor
For freedom, remember.
I'm gonna grab one of them.
Do this for
Innocence blesses your journey.
I would love a dex node. We need one. Let's take that one. Then we're gonna go that way, grab that. We're gonna get Holy Light of Divinity in a minute as well. That gets me Chain on Orb of Storms. So let's grab our currency out. We've only got 10 minutes. We're not gonna rush the thing because we're not gonna get it done anyway. So let's see if we can organize a little bit better. Right, gloves are garbage. You know what'd be great? A better pair of gloves. Not you.
for freedom.
What is it?
I'll see what I can do for you.
You got a pair of gloves for me? You got an energy shield pair of gloves for me? Pity. That's 5 sockets.
Good luck out there.
I really want an energy shield pair of gloves. Any energy shield pair of gloves, please. I will have a full length pair of gloves in just a moment. Hopefully with a life roll or some energy shield or some fucking resistances, something.
See ya.
Give me something. Give me an energy shield or an energy shield hybrid pair of gloves. That's what I want. You'll do. 1 transmute, 1 binding orb, go. Boom. Well, that's extra links I can't really use right this second. But it's got res and room for a life roll, which this one didn't have. Right, quick. I want this filled up with controlled destruction, probably. In the Orb of Storms. That'll make that a 4 link. Controlled. Yes, please. Right, now Orb of Storms is a 4 link. That is very nice. I want to put this here and this there because that felt weird. And if we've got like 4 minutes left, what I need more than anything is the hideout. Search the Dread Thicket for a hideout? Where the fudge? Is that where I have to go for a hideout? No, I can just go here. I know where that is. I know where this one is, so I better just go and get my hideout. So this was a mistake. I should have already had a hideout. Also, we can assume that anyone playing under these circumstances already owns a hideout. But since I made the mistake, we'll fix it during the time that I have.
Keep your life to your own.
Yep, I know. Clear the hideout. I get it. Could have done mine's better hideout. Don't care, just want a crafting bench. Doesn't need to be a good hideout. Just tons of my stuff has got room for life or room for mana or room for a resistance or something. And I don't have the something. Talk to Helena in your hideout. Accept. Create a hideout.
Keep your life to your own.
We made a hideout. Victory is mine. Okay, where's your crafting bench?
Journey well. Go with courage.
Yeah, I would love one. Thanks. Where's my crafting bench? Decorations? Crafting bench. Boom. Boom. Got one. Nailed it. Okay, both of those are on. What do we got? We're good on res for now, but we're going to need fire and... We're going to need fire and lightning, definitely. You can't get anything except life. You're staying for a while. Can you get a res? Yes. You can. You can get fire for an alch. That's a lot of fire. You can get less fire for a transmute. Thanks. Now I'm definitely going to need lightning, which could go. You're actually pretty decent. But you don't have room. You're garbage and you've already got lightning on. You're also pretty shit. This thing's actually great, but it doesn't have room. Proper garbage, already got lightning. I guess we're putting lightning on this. Yeah, I'll spend an alch this time because my lightning was the lowest. So now we're actually probably fine. Tomorrow when we hit Kitava, we can just keep moving. Like, that's what's actually going to happen. Fixed out tomorrow's stuff. And I'm going to chrome a bit of things. Right, that can go there and that can go there. I would like that. I need 2 blues and a green, or 2 greens and a blue. Or that. Or exactly that. Thank you, movement skills. That is set up for tomorrow's movement skill. Ah, very nice. Right, I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. We're going to call that and stop my timer. That's close enough. We're a few seconds off. That's perfect. Stop. We're done. That's everything done. So we've got our gear sorted. We got everything sorted for kitava. We didn't get kitava, which is slightly under what I wanted. I wanted to kill kitava today and ascend, but I didn't get to kill kitava. A little bit slow. That's fine. We managed to get a second Quicksilver, so tomorrow will be much faster. We're still short on a life flask. Probably should have a better highlight on them because I should have had at least one life flask drop. I think there's actually one for me in town, just on a quest reward, or there will be when I go and cat into whatever that zone is that's right there. I think you go and do that one and you get a life flask if you need it, which I do. So we'll replace that one with a good life flask. Sorted out our tree okay. We've got all of our brands. We're using Firewalker to cap our res, but that's fine. Who cares? And we're pretty set up. I'm going to take that next, and then we're pretty set up to start taking a few mana nodes and then change into Archmage, which I think should swap in for faster casting. But whenever we go Archmage, we will also take Mind Over Matter, because we've already taken these mana nodes and these mana nodes we've gone through. So I'm probably going to come down here next and grab that, and then jump the mana nodes, pick up Archmage, pick up Mind Over Matter, become very tanky, very damagey. We'll soon have Brand Recall and Flame Dash linked with Second Wind, and we will probably pick up a Dash, because that's eventually going to be our actual movement skill. But Dash is actually garbage a little early, because it can't cross some of the gaps while leveling. Most of those gaps that annoy me are in Act 7? I think. So after that, I drop Flame Dash and I'll change to Dash, because by the time we hit maps, it'll be good. But before then, it doesn't quite cross. So we're set up to level that and use Flame Dash at the same time. Fantastic. Nice 4-link with Chain in our Orb of Storms, which is going to get us going through leveling as an Archmage build. By the time we hit maps, we're not going to need Orb of Storms at all. But while leveling, it's still very helpful. We will end up just using Brand as Archmage. Orb of Storms becomes either redundant or you need to also link it with Archmage for it to be meaningful. But it's still incredibly powerful as a leveling tool, even if you don't plan on using it. We managed to buy a Wanderlust and 2 Axioms, which we did during our 90 minutes with currency we found, which wasn't much. But we bought them. We took our time to buy them, which I think cost me a total of like 8 or 9 minutes. But since I'm going to wear them pretty much all the way to Blood Aqueducts, that was probably worth it. So that's the end of day 2. Yeah, consistently underperforming. Didn't quite get as far as I wanted. Feels bad.